Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 5 of
What up?
my virtual roundtable. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, live and indirect, whatever. We're here,
Live and recorded.
live and recorded. All right, here we go. So I am Devlin, Mr. Harmony. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you. I'm glad you're listening. Glad you're watching. You're up, guys.
Hey, it's,
Who are you?
Iceman, aka Mike.
Doc Masai, aka Masai.
Doc Masai.
There you go. All right, so we're gonna do something today. You know, we usually do a video when we intro. So today we're gonna do something. We've Doc created something a long time ago for us, and we kind of put it on the back burner. We kind of put it out there, but then we kind of put a hold on it. But we decided to bring him back. So we are going to introduce our mascot called Skeeta. Look at
Doc's already excited.
Look at that. But we
Already
got something
excited.
for you, Doc.
Oh yeah,
we got
wait,
something
don't
for
worry,
you.
Doc.
All
Hold on.
right. So
go.
Doc created this Skeeta, and
Let's
he
see- let's see
is
him.
our
Let's see
mascot.
him.
So this is our mascot, Skeeta. So this is who we got. This is Skeeta. So he created Skeeta. So with this, we weren't able to really do much with Skeeta because Skeeta didn't have any depth.
It was just his face.
It was just his face. So we decided to expand a little bit on Skeeta, and we decided to make a new Skeeta, but he's the same Skeeta. He's the same old Skeeta. No,
Are you gonna do the still first? The still?
No. Yes.
Oh,
All right, I'm going to say yes. All right. So we decided to create a Skeeta because we needed some depth.
Y'all decided.
And yeah, we decided.
Yeah,
And
you're not
and
involved.
okay. So this is the new Skeeta. So look at his face. No, Doc. So this is Skeeta. This is look, he's writing notes. We in trouble. He's writing notes. All right. So this is the new Skeeta. So we have decided to expand even more on Skeeta. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Skeeta Live.
First of all, one, Skeeta has Graves' disease. Okay? He has gingivitis. He has alopecia. That thing has straight teeth. And the
No,
eyes
we didn't show the teeth. We didn't show the teeth yet. Wait,
There's
we
no
didn't show
teeth.
teeth.
There's no
Did it
teeth.
show when he smiled? Hold on. Let me see. Who's getting the call? He does have straight teeth.
I mean, Skeeta got bleeding gums, man.
Yeah, you're.
Well, this is Skeeta's son.
This is Skeeta's
This
son.
is
There
son.
we go.
He's
This is
Yeah,
Skeeta's son.
there's Skeeta's son.
There's
Yeah,
Skeeta.
thank
There
you.
you go.
Gingivitis.
There's Skeeta.
Hey,
There's
hey.
Skeeta. You're right.
Graves'
You're, okay.
disease.
So we're gonna name this. Okay. So this is now Skeeta's son.
What's his
So
name? What's his name?
We get to name Skeeta's son.
All
So
right,
what
all
what are
right.
we gonna
Hey,
call
let's let the
Skeeta?
What do you
listeners
say?
help us. Let's let the watchers. and
All right. So
listeners
yeah,
help us.
you guys come up with a new name for Skeeta's son. That's his Skeeta's son, because obviously Iceman and I went rogue and decided that was our bad.
We
Our
may
bad.
or may not
we
decide
may
on the listeners.
yeah we may
suggestion, but-
we may or may not, depends on what you guys pick, but that's Skeeta. So what we're going to do with Skeeta and his son, yes, we're still going to keep the regular Skeeta. So what we're going to do with Skeeta is we're going to put him out there, and we're going to be doing all kinds of cool things with Skeeta. We're going to put him in pictures. We're going to put him with us. Doc's going to be talking a little bit about something that we're planning in the future that's coming up, and he's going to be bringing that. Skeeta's going to be helping us out with that. We're going to have Skeeta and Skeeta's son merch. You guys can buy the Skeeta merch. You guys, it's going to be all kinds of cool stuff. I know. So we're going to have Skeeta doing all kinds of fun stuff and dancing and doing.
So here's
all
the
kinds
thing.
of cool
I think,
stuff.
I think like the original Skeeta is like the grandpa's picture on the mantle, and then
Yeah.
the future Skeetas
Look,
that are
look
made.
at Skeeta.
I know the
Yeah.
future. The
He has
future's ones.
hyperthyroidism.
Yeah. Well, the other family members of Skeeta's family haven't got that yet.
But see, and then Skeeta had this. Remember, we talked about this. Skeeta needs love too.
Yeah.
Where did the
Remember?
baby come from?
So, that's what I was about to
Skeeta had
say.
a baby?
Make a Skeeta.
Now we
wife.
have to make a she Skeeta,
Oh my gosh.
and then we're gonna have to name.
Shrek had Fiona.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So all right. So
All right.
now
That was it.
now we're done with
Go
Skeeta
Skeeta.
for the day. Yay, go Skeeta. So today's episode, we're going to be talking about what is propelling us individually. So we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on with us, how we're going to impact the world, and how we're making a difference in this world. So
mine is not along those lines.
It is.
Go ahead.
I bet you it is. One way or another, we're going to turn it into it. We're going to turn it into it.
We can link
All
it.
right.
For sure.
Yeah, there you go. I know. So, and that's kind of what this podcast is all about, is making sure that we are trying to uplift your guys' life and make you guys have a better life and live in harmony together without having
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you can see the shirt.
Yeah, we got it. Doc doesn't have his on. We'll be all right though.
Whoa.
All right. So we're gonna let Iceman start it off today. He's gonna let us know what's going on with Iceman. So the floor is yours, Icy.
Talking to my mom and family and stuff, we all start talking about stories. And one of the things, being in the military, we moved a lot. And my mom went through this thing where we're scrapping everything. Everything you love is gone. You're gonna have to start a whole new life, right? So any toys, anything that we didn't play with the last 24 hours was basically on the chopping block. So one of the things when we were leaving, I think we were Oklahoma, and I had the Star Wars AT-AT, right? The big AT-AT.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had all Star Wars figures, and I had all that, and I had G.I. Joe stuff. They used to battle, right? All this stuff. And I had the tank. And so I remember my mom's like, tell me what you want to keep and, whatever. So I had all stuff, and she went through and edited what I wanted to keep down to 10%. So the rest is all going to have to go. So she made me go to the thrift shop on base where you can get commissions on sales. We're in line. She's holding my AT-AT and bags of figures. And I go, please, Mom, can I keep it, please? Right? I invested a lot of years in all this stuff, right?
You wanted all of it. You didn't want to get rid of it.
I used to cut the G.I. Joe things on the back, and I went and sent away for the Battle Cobra Commander that you could only get through sending off things.
Yeah, folks, this is how we're going to impact the world. Go ahead.
Yeah, Cobra's going to take it over. So then we're in line. I'm crying. And she's like, we're getting rid of it. And this lady goes, what are you doing with all those toys? And she goes, we're selling them. She goes, I'll buy them right now before you even put them into the thrift shop. And she goes, how much you want? And she goes, $20.
No.
And I go, Mom, I'm just thinking in my head,
you did the head math.
Cost more, right?
Yeah, you did the head math real quick.
I go, Mom, please. And she goes, oh, I don't want to take it from him. She goes, no, it's fine. She goes, I'll give you 40. So the lady gives $40, and then I'm heartbroken. Now, years later, of course, I bring this up all the time to her because I'm like, Mom, I could have had that. So I looked up the cost of the AT-AT in average condition.
Right.
$1,600 right now, right? So I looked up Han Solo, basic figure, like $20 to $40. Okay, and then I thought, wait a minute, the Yoda with the orange snake and the cloth robe, I was like, that was hard to get. I looked that up to $3,000.
Shut up.
Yes.
For a mint one, right? So and then it's like $400 for like a used one, probably missing the snake, the orange snake. I was going through the list before we got on here, and I was thinking to myself, and then my wife goes, well, your kids will probably say the same thing when they're adults. They're going to say, you got rid of XYZ. And I said, when I go through their room, I think the way I wanted to be thought. Like, I'm not getting rid of this stupid little, I got my own Britney dolls, but I don't let the kids play with those. Britney, her dolls that she released. But anyway, so
Britney dolls?
I'm sorry. You can't drop something like that. We've already discussed this. We've had this conversation before. You can't drop things like that and just expect it to just go right by and us not comment on it. There's no
worth a lot.
There's no way we are going to let you and your Britney dolls just pass right by. How many Britney dolls do you have?
Collections.
How many Britney dolls?
Only three. But hey, I have one
with the backpack that actually shot out.
That shot the thing. I had that. That's gone for $40.
Like $200K.
Wait, I got a question for you.
Yeah, it's like I saw the thing for it. I think it's like $200K because it was a choking hazard. He was the one, like the bounty hunter, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. They they I think
sprung
after
out.
they
You
realized it
shot
was a
it
choking
out.
hazard, they discontinued it, and now they had one that was just regularly attached. The guy brought
Yeah,
it
yeah,
into
yeah.
the
I had
store.
that one too. I had the one that you shot it out because they used
Yeah,
to
you
shoot
shot it
at
out.
Oh,
the.
yeah, that
They
would have been worth a lot of money.
I'm pretty sure the
against.
guy. Yeah, the guy said it was that's the epitome of one of the of a Star Wars action figure. It was in the box, and I swear it was like 200K. It was a ridiculous amount of money.
In the box too.
My
My
gosh.
goodness.
Yeah. So
So
your mom
so
threw it out, huh?
so Iceman.
Yeah, I had that one because they used
Yeah.
to fight
So
against GI Joe.
I got a question for you. Did you get any of that 40?
No, of course not. No, that goes to moving and all that. No, I got
You
no money.
Now,
you're kidding.
No.
how
So
is this
No,
going
not
to
no,
impact the
so
no,
world?
not
no. That's
only
not how our
not
family works.
only did
No.
Jack your toys, your
Yes.
favorite toys that you were planning on saving forever, she jacked your toys and then sold them, and you didn't get no profit. No,
When I got to England and I started collecting things, I Dungeons and
when I
Dragons
got to
figures.
England, I'm sorry, go on.
England. You went to. Anyway, I'll tell you. You can say that. What was I saying?
Yeah, when you
Oh,
went
when
to
I got there,
England,
we were playing. They came out with like a big dragon,
that
and
would
they came
depress
out
me
with all
too.
the figures and all that. I was getting all that stuff, and I told my mom, I go, these are all mine, right?
Don't
When
touch them.
Yeah, I don't care. Whatever had to happen, we're keeping them. And then, so I get back to the States now, right? And I'm going through all my stuff and looking at my comics that I still had and all that stuff. And I'm going on probably like after 6 months of being back into the school, I go, wait a minute, where's
Where's my
where's
stuff?
all my figures? Right? I go, she did it again. They're not in a box. They're not anywhere. I go, Mom,
No.
what happened to those? She goes, well, I did grab a lot of stuff and took it to the thrift shop. I'm like,
Again?
how many times are you going to break my heart? Right?
Oh. Now
So
I'm gonna
this is
I'm gonna
about
try
So
and
my
we're
question
gonna
to
try
you,
and tie this in. You're right.
yeah, my
It's
question
gonna
to
be
you is,
really
do
hard.
you have any of these? Do you have any of these kind of things in your past that you wish you would have hung on to, or you know what I mean?
That's a
Like
good
that's the thing.
question.
Anything.
Yeah,
It
I
could
would
be a
say
book. It could be a movie. It could be a figure. It could be anything. Because there are a lot of things in my life that I go, I wish I would have kept that
there's a few
first
things. Yeah, yeah.
Fujifilm
One of the
camera.
things I would say for me is I did have a photo with Janet Jackson, and I can't find it anywhere, and that
Oh,
is the one I do wish I still had that. And
memorabilia for
yeah,
sure.
us together, being close with her it would have just been something that I would have kept for a long time. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can make you that picture though. Send me a picture of
I'm
you, and
not
I'll
looking.
add Janet
No,
Jackson.
that's okay. But what about you, Doc?
Yeah, I had a Green Lantern poster, like a vintage Green Lantern poster from back in the day. But then
Cool.
I set it on fire and blamed my buddy for it.
Oh,
I'm
Well,
sorry. You set it on fire because why?
he had
no
a
particular reason.
Just
troubled
'cause.
youth.
So then
He
I
had a
put another
troubled youth.
poster on top of it. My mom had the nerve to find the damn burnt spot on the wall when we were moving. So I blamed
You
the
wait a
guy
minute.
that
You lit it on fire on the wall.
Hey,
little pyromaniac. I had a
okay.
pyromaniac
Yeah. Let
moment.
me ask you a question, Doc. What was your bad boy? When you were bad? What was your bad?
I tried to set fire to the parking lot next door in Orange, New Jersey. And I got caught. I think
So
I got
you're
caught. Yeah, I got
you're a
caught.
pyromaniac. So you're a
A little
pyro.
bit. Just for a little bit. And then also what I did was I used to, how everybody had the wood floors. My
Mhm.
mom had hairspray. My mom's not gonna see this, right?
No.
No.
We'll make
Okay.
sure she doesn't
So
see it.
Yeah.
listen, guys, between us. So I used to spray the hairspray. It was combustible. So you
Yeah,
light
Yeah.
it.
right. You can
So
light it up.
I would send my Hot Wheels through it. Put it all over the Hot Wheels,
And
spray the
torch
floor.
and
I
torch
wish I
her
had those Hot
floor.
Wheels.
Oh my God, you would spray
And
them
torch her
and then
floors.
light them.
Yes, and light it and then
Yeah.
spray the floor, then light it. So,
Yeah.
but then I figured after I tried to set fire to the wall, that was a bit much. So I got
That's
out of there.
enough. That's enough.
So I
Yeah.
missed my Green Lantern poster.
Right.
That's the
right.
ultimate.
That's
Yeah.
the one
And
that
my
you
Hot Wheels.
torched, that you blew
Right.
up,
Right.
that you decided to torch. All right. So yeah, I think that's. I was really gonna try and tie that in somewhere.
That's not.
My Iceman, your mom's taking all your stuff,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I just feel sorry for you, bro.
I know.
I really,
Dude, it
there's
honestly is
nothing.
one of those things that really I always think about.
And what's so funny is, Mom, I'm really sorry, and I'm sure she's not going to watch this either.
My mom won't watch
Yeah,
it.
your mom won't watch it either. And that was really mean of you. You
I know. And
you
she
didn't have to
sold it
treat
before.
you didn't
She
have
didn't
to
even.
treat Mikey like that.
I did get caught. I
You
remember
did,
when the guy grabbed me. Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Who caught
I
you?
tried to say, well, never mind. I did get caught. I
No,
remember.
who caught you?
It was one of the managers at the building. It was an
Oh,
apartment building. I tried
And
to
what
set fire
happened?
to something in the
So what
garage.
happened?
I
What
remember
happened?
my buddy running, and next thing you know, I was like, I was held up like this, and
boy.
took me to my mama. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
did
think
you
you
get?
beat me, but I
I was
can't
about to say.
remember.
I was gonna. Okay, did you get a few of those? How many did you get?
What's that? Beatings?
Yeah, how many you got? You got a few?
Wow, lit my ass up. That's how it turned out
I
so
got
good.
I got several too.
Not a lot, but enough.
Okay, so because of you guys kind of know how I am, kind of personally a little bit here. I'm very dramatic at times, and yes, that. But shut up. But when I was getting, reprimanded for my
Nice word.
actions,
Nice.
that
Doc
I
says
deserved,
beat.
yeah,
I
a
was
beating.
beaten, and you're like, I
Yeah,
got
I'm like,
reprimanded.
I'm reprimanded for my actions.
West Coast.
The entire neighborhood knew that I was getting ended, and I was dying, and it was and all my friends would laugh. They would all joke, all talk smack about me after because they would hear everything. And because of my ADD at a young age, I was a bad kid, so I would get those reprimands often, often. Whether they tell me to not climb the tree, I climb the tree. Whether
Right,
it
on
was
purpose.
don't do this, I didn't do that. I don't know what you're talking about. And then getting a reprimand, but a beating.
Just a quick
Yeah.
story about that subject, real quick. My dad, brother Al, and they used to get in trouble, and the mom would spank them, right? Not let the dad get home because that was worse. So my dad was like, if I'm getting a spanking, I'm getting it from mom. I'll let it. But the brother was I think the brother was more like East Coast Doc, and then the other one was like you. Like my dad is more like you. He would say, "Go ahead, mom, spank
He was
me. Go
black.
ahead, spank me." No, well, he was from Louisiana. We don't know. There could have been some mixtures going on. But anyway, so he would look
Sorry.
up at his mom. He would look up at his mom and go, yeah, go ahead and spank me. She's like, I am. And he would reach over and grab her arm. And she couldn't do it because she was a little more frail. And he's like, no, you're not doing it. Ha ha. He would laugh. He would laugh. And then when the dad got home, it was like 20 times worse of a spanking.
I was gonna say, yeah, okay.
But he didn't care because he had that rebellious, like, I'm gonna burn this poster right on the wall,
Hey, Doc,
kind of attitude.
What's up?
would your mom have let you get away with grabbing her hand?
Well, I tried a couple times, I think.
And it got worse. It
North,
gets
North
worse.
Center Street, right off of Park Ave, East Orange, we had a bush. Like there's certain bushes that are perfect for switches.
Yeah, I used to have to pick those too.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
Yeah,
I tried.
Yeah,
But
very
then for some reason,
unsuccessful.
the stick and move ain't right. My moving ain't right. So I would kind of like graze her hand, but it would still come through my defenses. Damn, lady.
The accuracy is just on
She's on
point.
point, man.
All right.
All right, so Doc,
Who's next? I'm next.
you're up. Yep,
Well, no,
you're next.
finish. I wanted to finish by
Oh,
just saying to tie this in to like, what are you doing better or whatever?
there you go.
If you're a parent
Yes.
and your kids really love something,
Thank you,
think
Iceman.
twice before just getting rid of it.
Man, little
Even though
Tony,
they-
every door
It does
mouse.
affect us.
even though
It
they
does
haven't
affect
touched
us.
it,
It
even
does
though they
affect us
haven't-
as we're old people.
yes,
It does
even though
affect
they-
us.
even though you haven't touched it in 6 months or your kid didn't.
Yep.
Think that later on
Have a heart. Have a heart.
strawberry shortcake that you squeeze and smells like strawberry. That
How
your
much will it
daughter-
set you back to save it?
Right. Just put
How
it
much would it
away.
set you back?
Just put it away.
Yep.
Just put it away.
Yeah.
I do agree that. I do agree though.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
you're up, Doc.
Okay. Up.
I'm
Go ahead,
up.
Doc.
Yep, it's all you.
Switch.
So welcome everybody to TriVirtual.
Hold on.
Wait, hold on. I'm done. Go ahead.
Really? I was trying to do something smooth. Anyway, listen. So I'm going to talk about. Good talk, guys, man. Seriously, it's good. I think we all go through that, especially us that have kids. I've thrown away some stuff and got cursed out already. My Little Pony.
There you go.
That's
Great
awesome.
example.
My kid talked about that a couple months ago. So anyway,
There you go.
what I want to talk about is our community outreach. So that was touched upon a while back, but we wanted to bring it home. Now that TriVirtual Roundtable has some episodes, and we're going to start interviewing people, and our 5 or 6 followers can help us out with a few things.
Please, if you don't mind.
What is that?
Five or six followers, if you guys can help us out.
Yeah, just help us.
So listen, on a serious note, so like I
Right.
said, we're three old guys having a great time bringing the real world, our personal experiences along with the metaverse, and we're going to try to intertwine that. I don't have the one of those yet, but listen.
I know. That's right.
So-
That's right. That's right.
But one of the things we wanted to talk about, and this is when we first established that we wanted to do this podcast, is that we wanted to give to the community, right? So I figured since it's March, we can always prepare for November and December, which would be feed a family, as well as some sort of maybe toy drive or toys for a particular family. So we just want to talk to our 4 or 5 followers.
Mm-hmm.
If you know anybody else that follow us, because not only are we trying to do this for ourselves, you know what, the perfect segue into this, Harmony, we were talking that how it is, you get to a certain point in your life, like I make a point, say, with 3 old guys, we've got our kids and all that stuff. You get to a point in life when you want to do something for yourself. You want to do something that makes you smile. You don't want to follow the norm anymore, and I think that's what we're doing. Right.
Amen.
So we're just trying to build up. So I kid about the 5 followers. Of course, we have more than that. But at the end of the day, we're trying to grow this into a real big show where we can have fun and enjoy ourselves and kind of live life as we want to do. Right. So we have a couple things that we want to set up. We're going to set up a Patreon for those who want to support us. And really what you're supporting is not just us, but you're supporting a lot of the projects we're going to get out there.
Our initiative.
So the specific projects will be through a GoFundMe page, and we just want to promise our viewers that what we say we're going to do with the money, we're going to do. We promise that.
We're going to show the results or show the receipts. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Like I remember one
100%.
time there was a Spanish family outside of a Walmart. And I just remember seeing them. And I asked, the girl spoke English. The father, he was walking the parking lot, so he didn't even see that I approached his family. And I remember the mom couldn't speak English, and the daughter, she spoke English. And she said, we're just trying to get some groceries, right?
Mm.
And I'm sitting there thinking, hell, I'm broke. But my broke is not their broke. Okay.
Exactly.
There's levels.
Yeah, there's a level of broke.
Exactly. So here's the thing. I knew it wasn't a scam because I walked in there. They were very modest. I tried to get the young lady an extra box of cereal, and she's like, no, this is fine. I was like, wow. And I always felt good about that. So I haven't been able to do it much, admittedly, but now we're going to be in a position where I think we'd be able to raise funds to be able to help a family like that. And I think that's awesome. So
that's right.
That's really my thing today, was just to tell people we're about to get this podcast really started and really going. We're going to have a good time, and we're just having fun. 3 old guys that just want to enjoy themselves.
Speaking of which, I'm just going to interrupt you real quick, since you're on that kind of subject.
4-4?
Well, no.
Okay.
But we are also looking for sponsors. If you want to sponsor episodes, if you want to be a sponsor for TriVirtualRoundtable,
Sure.
Please reach out. Let us know. We are looking for sponsors that can help us do the things that we want to do to support the community, support people, and show love the way that God wants us to show love. So back to you, Doc. Sorry about that.
No, that's an excellent segue. I mean, I might be nuts. People in the multiverse think I'm nuts. Absolutely. You guys think I'm nuts. I don't think I'm nuts. But you guys think I'm nuts. So I
would never say
recognize
that to your face. I would never say that to your face.
So
okay,
but the one thing I do is I care about people, and I recognize I can't save the world. It's not even possible, especially as crazy as our world is right now.
But we can try.
Right, we can try one individual at a time.
Bingo.
So any of my patients will tell you, my young people, and I think I've mentioned this before, I try to encourage them to do better than what I did. I talk to my kids, do better than what I did. I know I'm all messed up a little bit.
Exactly.
But just do better than I did.
All right, so I'm just going to tie in real quick, Doc, if you're done with that.
Yeah, pretty much.
How's your VR? How's your VR doing?
How's what?
VR. How's your VR? What's going on in VR?
Oh, well, I just reintroduced VR healthcare, which I've had on the multiverse platform for a while.
Right.
And what I'm trying to do is create an area in the metaverse where practitioners and medical companies of allied health can come together and meet other practitioners from all over the world, commiserate, socialize, and whatever other utilities we get on the multiverse platform that they'll be able to use to their advantage, hold lectures, hold meetings, etc.
So I'm just going to bring this up just because I met a couple people in there recently. and you just introduced them into your onto your VR healthcare plot. And so they just got a storefront. Do you want to give them a plug real quick? Do you
Yeah,
want to give them
someone.
live
Dixon,
the pink? What's it? The
Dixon,
pink?
Dixon had in VR healthcare. I forget the name of the exact of his company, but
It's
he
something
set up a
pink.
storefront. Did you
Yeah,
have it?
I don't have it right here. It was it's called the pink drink.
Yes, the pink drink is like a weight loss, and
Yes,
it's in VR.
wellness.
It's in
Yeah,
VR
it's a
healthcare.
yeah.
Dixon. It turns out that Dixon's wife is so funny. She's in the foot health business.
Yeah,
So
that's what he was saying.
that's how
That's
we
Foot
exactly
health.
what he
kind
was
of started
saying.
talking.
There's a foot health business.
Yeah,
Really?
No, I meant like you got like
there
this
there is
part
a
of foot health, this part of hood. This is
Well,
for
there's
nails.
also
We're gonna
head
do
health
nails.
yeah. There's
No,
head
no,
health.
no. I'm
There's
saying
back
like
health.
this is for
There's
the
ear
nails
heart
health.
of your
health.
foot. This
There's
Go
is for the
figure.
there's
ankle. No,
knees.
no.
There's
Yeah,
hips.
yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
you
no.
should
What
ask your sister about the
I'm
different
saying more
sections.
details. Yes. This
Anyway,
is
she
for
ended up being in the foot health business. But
Couldn't
anyway,
come
Dixon has
across right.
the pink drink. And yes, next time we come on, I'll get more information because I'm
Yeah.
still building out the storefront to
Yep.
support what he's doing with our AI
Exactly.
system.
I just wanted to
Yeah.
bring that up. I just wanted to bring that up because that's that's something that people can attach to. So we the people that come into the multiverse or people that come in here that are having their own businesses and their own companies, they get to have these places, to have storefronts, to have the place to show, and at the same time have it in a place called VR healthcare that people can all come in and see all of these different connections that are going on in the VR healthcare or other districts that are going on in the multiverse.
It's
So I
still a
mean, it's
but
amazing.
yeah, over time it should grow. I think that just like the metaverse is growing.
I was telling a friend of mine the other day, I said, listen, this platform has been going on. People have been building and creating these areas for 4 years, and it's getting it prepared for you guys that aren't here yet. We know you're not there. We know you're not ready. We're not, losing it. We know you're not ready yet. But when you are ready, we've got a place for you and it's already ready to go for you.
Well, and I heard someone else that's within our group, a realm of friends, is also thinking about getting a storefront in yours. Is
Yeah.
it like Peaches or somebody? Someone said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to get something."
Yeah,
in
they were going to get one in there too.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was.
So
Yeah,
I just
I'm so excited about it too. See, Skeeta, baby Skeeta was
That's not
excited
Skeeta.
too.
that's baby Skeeta.
Baby Skeeta.
Baby Skeeta. All right. So is that all you got for us, Doc?
Yeah, I just want to tell people
Nothing
that
else?
that's what we're going to be working on in the future.
You sure you ain't got nothing else? Come on, Doc. There was something else. How's
I
it?
had
How's
something
the
to
other thing going?
expand on him.
Snotties, those Snotties is great. Yeah, Snotties is coming along. Matter of fact, this podcast is sponsored by Snotties. If you don't know Spotties, Spotties is so fresh, it serves it to you alive. They serve it to you alive.
Yeah,
We
I
have
heard
new
that
burgers.
I heard that salmonella was back on the burgers.
Yeah,
The salmonella burger.
yeah. I heard it
that
still.
was back.
Yeah.
We have a a charbroiled pig snot sausage sandwich or something like that. That's actually
Nice.
It looked
that's actually
good.
our vegan sandwich. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can
Yeah.
that be vegan, right?
Yeah. I was thinking.
The people at Snotties, I'm not going to say us, but the people at Snotties believe that we take things from a different perspective. Okay. So if you eat this
Okay.
sandwich, I'd be damned if you ever going to eat meat again. Think about it.
You're converting
Vegan.
people into vegan.
And
That's why
vegan.
it's a vegan.
There
the
you
vegan
go.
burger.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yes, that makes all the sense in the world.
We have a tarantula creme brulee.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
It's in the gallery.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Snotty's
All right.
spring menu. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
I know these bellies are like, whoa, I got to get this. Don't worry. Don't
We
worry.
have
We're
some
going
for
to
you. We got it for you. All right, guys. So I'll go on and finish up now and talk about. Okay, so this past week, I had the pleasure of going on a vacation. So I went on vacation to Honolulu, Hawaii.
Wait a minute. You went to Hawaii?
Are you went to Hawaii? Yes, you know.
Wow, must
Hawaii.
be
Yeah,
nice.
zip it. So
I was here.
Yeah, I
all
was
right,
here too.
but without going into detail, and because my mother-in-law will more than likely see this, she was there at this vacation as well, and I'm
In
gonna
Hawaii.
in Hawaii, and so I was overwhelmed with
Beauty and sun.
beauty. Yes, and overwhelmed with women there. So I had to go out adventuring. on my own. I know.
I'm in Hawaii on a beach. I'm overwhelmed with women.
Yeah, you're right. That didn't sound right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the other way, yes, there was yes. But so I decided to go walking around a lot. So I did a lot of walking and checking out the island as much as I could. I probably walked over 30 miles and all over the place for the few days
Crazy.
that I
I
was
wouldn't have
there.
done that.
Yeah,
I would
do I
more like
really?
I would have rode around the
Yeah,
island.
thank you. I know you wouldn't have walked around, Mike.
I would have walked around it.
You wouldn't have walked around at all. You would have been rolling everywhere, Mike.
Where's my towel? I'm sweating.
Okay. All
Man,
right. All right. So I decided to go out, adventuring. So there was a couple places I went. Actually, I might have
Lord have mercy.
All right. So I there was in this park, there was it's called the U.S. Army Museum of Hawaii. So I was like, Mike would like this. This is perfect for Iceman. So I'm gonna go. Shut up. So I'm gonna go. So I went walk.
People gonna turn this off, man. Get to the damn point. I set stuff on fire. My mama beat me. Had good stuff. The hell you
So I
talking
came across.
Iceman would like this.
about, man? We don't
All
want to
right.
hear you when it's a happy
So I
burgers and
I
grab
came
a
across
Hawaiian
this place.
sandwich.
And I went, shut
I
up.
need a Snotty's burger.
Okay. So these guys came up to me and they created this device and I was able to do an interview with them for the podcast. I'm
Now,
getting to the point. All right, Doc.
Man, it
All
takes
right.
Doc a half hour to get to
So,
something, but you
yeah,
can't
I
take
know.
an extra minute.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So hold on. So I diverted
Came across
my
a demonstration
instead
of
of
a
going to the
product.
museum that I was going to go for, I came across the demonstration for a device that creates water from the air. So I was like, what is this? And it was this really cool thing. So I called up Iceman and I told him about this device. He was like, what? And then it was
I was like,
crazy.
Put me on video. I
Yeah.
want to see and hear
So
this.
then I put him on video and I was sitting there talking. So I was able to talk to the CEO and the engineer that helped design it and all this other stuff. So then I was able to.
What's it called? You didn't
It's
say
called
that.
Genesis Systems. It's a. I can't remember the number.
It's a WC10.
Oh, there you go.
And
Give us the info, Mike. Come on.
Well, they call it the water cube.
There you go.
And what it does is think of yourself in the middle of a cube the size of a basketball court, and that amount of air can be drawn into this machine, and it can create the basic one 10 to 20 gallons of water a day. compared to your humidity area. So I did this. They said it can go down to 10 humidity of 10 degrees, right?
10%
No,
humidity.
10%.
10% humidity.
Okay, so they can do that. So I was like, let me ask Alexa what the humidity is in Death Valley. At that time, in the middle of the day, it was 16. So that means
Even in Death Valley.
in Death Valley, it can still pull. Now it won't do the 10 to 20. It is going to do less. But
right, but
I mean,
still,
if
you'll get drinking
if you're
water.
dying in a gallon a day is going to get you through. You know what I mean? So
You'll
but
make it
yeah,
with a gallon. You'll make it with a gallon.
I did a deep dive into this. This is
It's groundbreaking.
It's called the Water Cube. Yep. If you want to look it up, Genesis System Water Cube.
Yep.
Or WC10. Anyway,
So,
go
like
ahead.
I said,
I'm sorry,
I was able to. No, that's good. You gave the details that I wanted to give that I had forgotten about. So you just nailed it. So I was able to sit down and have a little small interview, and I posted it. It's on our YouTube, and we've put it out there a little bit. And we're also going to set up an actual interview with them, and they're wanting to have conversations about being a sponsor for the show. So
That's awesome.
it was a
Shannon and David, right?
and David, that's right. And they were amazing. We were able to sit down and talk, and they were able to explain it. I drank a lot of the water there, even just sitting there. We had emptied the cube, and we're sitting there, and I said, all right, let's do the interview. We talked. And so then after the interview was over, we said, all right, let's see how much water we did.
More water.
Got more water. And I was just like, it was just sitting here and being able to drink excellent water that's
Did it
purified.
taste different?
No, it's the cleanest water. And they were explaining a little bit that it's even more because it hasn't touched any impurities on the ground because it's pulling it from the air. So there's less than it would normally when you're processing water through. And the filters.
Yeah, it's a whole. I mean, you look into it. There's a lot of process.
And
in
prices. I mean, it is a little pricey as far as just for a home personal use. I mean, we're talking between $45 and $5,500 for the basic system.
But if you think about it, a group of like-minded people that want
Yeah.
to use this for preparedness and
Hmm.
think if we need water, let's everybody jump in together, this little
Exactly.
community,
Yep.
and then yeah, you could buy one, and then
Yeah. 10 gallons a
10,
day.
10 to 20 a day.
Come
Plus,
on. And
in
then store it.
Washington,
Put it
it's
in
going to be
tanks.
more. It's going to
And
be
then
more than
store it.
that.
Put it in tanks. And then
Exactly. Get a
you
55
just keep
gallon drum
going.
and just keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's amazing. The whole concept. And so again,
And they do financing.
yes, they do
Yeah.
financing. So again, I say we're trying to bring things. It was amazing because they were talking about how they're able to drop this device off. They have a bigger one that does 100 gallons a day,
Oh
which
yeah.
is
They
insane.
got one that's 1,200. Yeah, one's
Yeah.
1,200. It's
Yep. And
crazy.
so they were able to drop these in places. They were able to keep hospitals open. They were able to during disasters. They dropped this
Speaking of, did you see their
device off.
latest? Did you see their latest post? They're
Which one?
talking about the fires in
Yeah,
Hawaii,
in
how they
Hawaii.
were
And yeah,
and getting water
exactly.
for
They were
those
telling
people
me
that
about
were.
that, Dave, and they
Yeah,
have like 3 or 4 of their devices there and was able to help them out. So it's an amazing thing to be able to have this. So for us, it was a slam dunk because I instantly thought of Mr. Survival Man, Iceman, in the
it's a
bunker
great
and then
product.
the doomsday and
Yeah,
all that
yeah,
stuff. So if you're interested, Genesis Systems will put the link in the description down below. But again, we want to allow all of you the opportunity to be a part of something like this. So not only the cube and doing all that, but I'm talking about the giving for Thanksgiving, the giving for Christmas, being able to reach out to people that are in need. You don't have to, we were talking about this also. Money isn't the only thing that you can do to help people. I mean, if you can't afford it, get out and physically help. If you have the strength to be able to help someone move or help them with something, just and it takes your time, just a little bit of
yeah.
time
It's
for
kind of
you to
like
do it. Just do it. The rewards that you get at the end are so much better than just being selfish and thinking about yourself. So let's try and keep that mentality and that going. You were going to say something, Icy?
yeah. In today's society, average people, they're the average citizen or whatever, they're less likely to help people now because there's just so much
Division.
going on, right, so well, division, but also you don't know who you're trying to help.
Right.
You don't know if things are scams, and like you were saying earlier, Doc, you knew that they were real, these people in the store, like, but the thing is, if we all think that way and don't reach out, then we're just going to go further down. So take that chance, and if you see someone in need, if they're pushing something across the road or just little things, I think the younger generation would benefit for just helping that person out.
Yep.
20 seconds out of your day, or opening a door if they see they're struggling with but see, again, you get people that go, I don't want to get involved because then they're going to think I'm trying to rob them, or I'm going to come up on them.
Nope.
You know what?
Why worry about that? Don't.
Don't. Yeah, and if they do say I got it, then okay, man, hey, have a blessed day, or have a great
Yep.
day,
Yep.
or if you
But
do,
at
I
least
thought you
try.
needed help. Right, right.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
So
remember a guy that had flagged me down on the side of the road as I'm on my way to my office, and he had a flat tire, but he had to get something. He had, I think for the tow trucks, he had to pay cash. He needed an extra 20 bucks. I happened to have cash on me. Really, really nice guy. And so I gave him the 20, gave my phone number for him to give me the money back. I'm glad to say I never saw my money again.
no, yeah, no, but when you give it out, you got to know there's that high
It's not coming
possibility
back.
you're not
It
coming
ain't
back.
coming back.
That
I mean,
even
the
goes
car
with
was right there.
friends and family.
Yep. Yep.
That
So
was,
I was in
that's,
California. I was in California driving up this hill. I had a Chevy Malibu, 1978, I think it was. Anyway, it overheated. It had a problem, overheated. I was stuck on the road. This guy pulls up. He says, "What's going on?" I go, "It just overheated. I'm trying to get a hold of someone." Back then, no cell phones, nothing like that, right? I'm like, I wonder what I'm going to do. And then he goes, "Hey, hold on. Let me go grab something." He had 3 gallons of water in the back, and we let it cool down. We talked for a while. We put it in there. It got me to my desk. He goes, "Here, keep them, fill them up, and if you see someone in need, do the same thing. Just have."
Wow.
And it's
Nice.
like it's that whole pay it forward thing,
And how
right?
long ago was that?
Oh, this is I was.
he had that 78, so about 2 years ago, right?
Right, right, right. Something like that.
I got rid of that last year. No, that was probably I was under 21. I
now,
was under.
now that impression has stayed in you, and you remember it, and it's there.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
that's why we do what we do, because you can again pass that off. You
And
remember it. You're
my
never going to
grandpa,
forget that, because when somebody steps out of their way to give you something that otherwise they had, and they are now
yeah.
giving it to you, that means something. And I'm releasing this and giving it to you, or I'm helping you, or I'm giving you my time. You remember that. It's special to you.
Well,
So
like
yeah.
my grandpa, when he used to like buy a lot of cars and sell them, and he worked on farms and stuff. Whenever he sold a truck, he would leave money in the little pocket inside the
Nice.
bench. He would always leave money, and he would tell him like, "Look, there's some money in there in case you ever need a phone call or you need to hold someone." You know, back then it was
Nice.
like a couple bucks in change, right?
Yeah.
So I've done that now. When I sell a vehicle, but now it's like I put a 10 or a 20. And I say, look, that's emergency money. Just don't even think it's there. It's not there. But
Yeah.
if you need it,
It's
you
there.
can get money. You can buy some water. You can at least get
That's
a
a
hold.
good
You know,
idea.
and it's like something a little
Yeah.
extra that you can give. They may just go grab that money and go buy McDonald's
Right.
then.
But who knows?
But the fact is,
It's there
at least
for 'em.
I did that for them. And then whatever, you know.
Right.
it's just
Feels good.
little-
Yeah, it
yeah,
does.
it does. It does. Even if you never know the results of your goodness.
Or what's coming on. Yep.
Right.
All right, guys. So that's going to be
All
a wrap for episode number 5. We appreciate all you guys watching and listening and checking us out. Again,
Think about the name. Think about the name for Baby
yes,
Skeeta.
Baby Skeeta. And then it looks like we're going to have a Mama Skeeta too. So let's start working on that name too.
Dude, y'all messing up my old mascot. I'm taking the mascot back. Y'all get on my
Go
nerves.
ahead. We got a new family. Yeah, we got a new family. Don't even worry about it.
Guys, so that's a wrap for TriVirtual Roundtable. We appreciate you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and look at us on our socials. And come on, comment. Let us know what you think.
In the comments, let us know what toys your mom and dad threw away that you regret or that you missed that you got rid of. I want to know.
And your Britney dolls. We're going to talk about that later, though. It's a whole
You had
other...
the basement with the couch and lotion.
That is him.
Right.
Then yeah, you remember now.
I was bringing it up, so like I'm going to keep them pristine.
And so the Britney dolls, we didn't really touch on that today. The 3 of them that you have.
So they released one that has.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're not. We ain't
done.
There.
We'll be
bringing.
He gonna run down to the basement.
Hey guys, thanks for tracking us out. TriVirtual Roundtable.
I didn't mean that.
Love you. All right, bye guys.